Hey, how's it going, YouTube? Salt Princess here, and I'm just trying to work through my delve real quick. But I wanted to make a little bit of a build showcase video for you guys. It's nothing too special. It's a pretty old build, but I've been having fun with it, and with the new support gems for melee attack skills, it's a little bit different, and it's pretty fun. So let's check out. Oh my goodness. Let's check out the new guy. So never mind the name. I'm having a better time now. But when I made this guy, I wasn't having a great time. But yeah, we're playing an Earthquake Juggernaut, and it's pretty good. It feels pretty nice, honestly. Like I said, it's a pretty old. I'm gonna call it a time-tested and vetted build. It does work. It's pretty cool. Essentially what we're doing is we're being a Juggernaut and we're stacking a lot of endurance charges, and we're getting so tanky, and we're taking all the life stuff, and like I have bad gear and I still have, respectable HP. Beyond that, I am using I'm using one-handed maces because I got really lucky, and this just literally just fell out of a Vol general in some eternal conflict thing, and then this also fell out sometime very shortly after, and I think they're pretty good. They're fine. And I haven't found anything better yet, and I'm super poor, so that's where it's going to stay for me. But you could also use a two-handed weapon. I got a Congors here because that's what I wanted to use for the hits can't be evaded, and I thought that Onslaught would be fun, but realistically it's substantially less DPS than the two weapons that I have right now, so we're actually not going to do that. That being said, we are taking some mace nodes. They're generic mace nodes, so it would work with a two-handed mace and a one-handed mace, so no big deal there. Some more mace nodes, some dual-wielding nodes, and some more mace stuff. Otherwise, it's honestly almost all based on max health. And at some point I'm gonna get this. And the original build guide said to go up here and take these as well, and I think it's for the life regen, but I don't think you really need, I don't know. I haven't really felt like my regen is inadequate in any way, so I'm pretty happy with the way it feels in its current state. So yeah. Oh, so let's talk about the gem links and that kind of stuff real quick. So this particular armor I was very lucky to find. I'm going to call it the auction house. I found it on the auction house for 2 exalted orbs, a little bit more than 2 exalted orbs, but not much more. Exactly as is. I changed nothing about it. And what's special about it is the socketed attacks have minus 15 to total mana cost. In conjunction with the Elrion craft on some jewelry, that brings my mana cost down to 9. It's very low. I can literally spam this forever. Not that I'd ever want to. But otherwise, this is Earthquake is actually a really expensive attack, so it's kind of it's not a must, but it's very helpful. I think this is the bad Elrion craft. I think there's one higher that probably goes to 10. So you probably want that one. It might even be 8 or something like that, but you want to be subtracting some of your mana cost. That being said, we have Vol Earthquake. I got a 2020. I bought a 2020 and then I took it to a Doriani Institute and I failed to get a good double corrupt, but it survived, so no complaints really. linked to damage on full life because we're leeching so much that we're honestly, like, most of the time we're at full life. I have a ruthless support. I don't have a ton of faith in it, but POB assures me that it's a very, very strong physical damage support, so we're using it. Melee Fizz, which is just good, period. Pulverize, which actually gives us like kind of a lot more AoE, as you can see. That's pretty big, right? And then you yoink it out. And that's a little bit smaller. I don't know. But the damage difference is pretty substantial as well. We go from 38k, what? 48k. It's literally 10k tooltip, so it's kind of good. And then Shockwave. Shockwave is pretty weird. So Shockwave is like another attack that hits at the same time. And it does 200%-ish of our base damage. And I have no idea what the definition of base damage is in the context of Path of Exile. But what I do know is that my tooltip for Earthquake is 48k, and my tooltip for Shockwave is 35k. And since they're both hitting at the same time, it's pretty fucking hard. And I really like that. And you feel it. And so the other thing about Earthquake that's kind of weird is that Earthquake actually, it's like a two-stage attack, right? You hit and then it explodes. The first hit doing a little bit less damage than the explosion. The thing about that, though, is that like the first hit actually triggers the Shockwave. So when you link Earthquake to Shockwave, it actually kind of like balances out your damage distribution in such a way that those initial hits are much more impactful. And like they're in terms of like clear speed and mapping and just like being able to pop packs efficiently and effectively. I wanted to blend both of those words together for a second. It just feels really good. There's no like waiting around after you press the button to like watch them explode. You kind of just hit the button and they die. And that's what we want. So that's what we do. Oh, hello, Bad Boots. Anybody else like not getting fossils? Yeah. Feel free to, you know, hit up that comment section if you are also not getting fossils. I have not seen a single like serrated. I've got a lot of jaggeds. I have a truckload of lucent fossils. I don't even know what people use lucent fossils for, but I have so many lucent fossils that when I figure it out, I'm gonna be ready. Because Lord knows they're not worth much. So anyway, ooh, that was a good little pop, wasn't it? Isn't it pretty with that Herald of Ash? Like, it's undeniable. Herald of Ash is so pretty. So I have it linked up with Automaton Herald of Ash just because it goes with all the rest of my MTX. I genuinely believe that, like, Pride would be a better aura to take over Herald of Ash in conjunction with Herald of Purity to really max out your physical damage. But I'm going for style points, and I like explosions. So, Herald of Ash it is. I still get the full, like, damage benefit from Herald of Ash, too, because, like, it scales off of my physical damage. So, I don't know. Feels good. Feels good. Looks good. What can you do? It's almost like real life. You feel better when you look better. Wow. So let's, I guess, actually press the vol button. Look at this. I can just run. I can just run. Oh, yes. And so I know I'm not actually doing like the real Legion content right now, but realistically speaking, that Vol Earthquake lasts like a very long time. And it actually expires based on your movement as opposed to just a typical time duration. Although it does have a clock on it. It's more like you get two different resources. You get like a certain distance that you can move, or a certain amount of time that can elapse after you press that button. Whichever runs out first will terminate the spell, and the cooldown on the Vol thing, as well as the soul gain prevention, doesn't actually start until after the full effect of the skill has expired. And so in that regard, it's kind of it's a little bit of a weird Vol skill. That's probably garbage, right? So yeah, a little different in that regard, but I don't know. I'm not one of the headhunter kids, so or at least not this league. So I don't know how it works out in terms of like maximizing the Vol skills, but from what I just saw, there's another more well-known streamer slash content creator human who is going to find out for us, and I have all the faith in the world that they will provide us with lots and lots of data-driven, rich, and useful information in regards to, wow, that's the best fossil I've found so far this league, and it's on camera. Yes. Beautiful. God, I got that Fenimal the other day and it was on camera too. Streamer luck is real, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta start turning on the OBS a little bit more often. Yikes. So yeah, anyway, so there's a lot of different iterations and a lot of different styles that you can play this particular build. I just wanted to kind of show off how it's going. I can't even remember if I said it at the beginning of the video, but I've been struggling this league to make money, and I think if anybody watching has played this game for more than a couple days, you probably know that when you're scraping the bottom of the barrel in terms of like your finances in this game, it feels really, really, really bad to be on the precipice of like actually running out of alchemy orbs to alch your tier 8, 9, and 10 maps. That's like a level of poverty that I hope I never get to again in this game. It's been rough, and I therefore have not been having any fun, and my desire to play this game has diminished significantly. And I'm very, very happy to say that Vol EQ Jug has reignited the flames of my passion for this game. I feel very good about this build. I'm having a very good time. I love the beautiful explosions. I don't know how much that's worth, but I bet it's not worth nothing. And yeah, so that being said, I highly encourage everybody to do yourself a favor. Make an endurance charge stacking Juggernaut and do whatever the fuck you want, because there's no time like the present, and it works really well, and it feels really good. My name's Salt Princess. I'm having a good time, and I hope you guys are too. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the content, feel free to just leave a comment. I'm new at this, and I don't really care if you sub or not, but I hope you guys all have a good day, and if you get the chance, try and do something nice for somebody. Until next time, bye.